The college football playoff bracket came out yesterday. Everybody's talking about it. I want to talk about, though, some of the best bowl game matchups that are not college football playoff games. Starting right here with Boise State versus Washington. This is the Mountain West champs, Boise State, a team that can really run the football, versus Damon Williams of Washington, another electric offense. This should be a really compelling matchup. This is a fun matchup. Next one is Kennesaw State versus Western Michigan. I think this might be the most underrated bowl matchup of the bowl season. You have two conference champions going against each other, and you have one of the most underrated quarterback matchups of the entire bowl season as well. Amari Odom versus Brock Lowry. This is going to be a really good football game. UNLV versus Ohio. Again, this is a really good quarterback matchup. Alex Calandria and that electric UNLV offense versus Parker Navarro in Ohio. Underrated matchup. Clemson versus Penn State. The could-have-been bowl. Two preseason top 5 teams duking it out at Yankee Stadium. What more could you ask for? You might see some opt-outs in this game, but still, nonetheless, an intriguing matchup. BYU versus Georgia Tech. I think this is probably one of the top 3 matchups of the bowl season. The Pop-Tarts Bowl never fails to disappoint. Probably my favorite bowl game. And it's an event. If you have a chance to watch it, you need to for sure. But two really good football teams. Going to be a great game. North Texas versus San Diego State. And again, this is one of the more underrated matchups to me. I think a lot of this is going to depend on Drew Mestemaker. Does he enter the portal before this game? I hope he plays. If he does, we will have the number 1 scoring offense facing off against the number 5 scoring defense. This should be a good football game. Virginia versus Missouri. The elite running game for Missouri against that good defensive line for Virginia. This should be a good football game. Two pretty evenly matched teams in my opinion. TCU versus USC. Get another great quarterback matchup here with Jaden Mayava versus Josh Hoover. One of the best matchups of the bowl season for sure. Vandy and Iowa. This is another case of an elite offense in Vanderbilt going up against an elite defense in Iowa. So what wins? Does offense win or does defense win? This should be a really compelling matchup. Can't wait to watch Diego Pavia play. And what might be his last college football game? Texas, Michigan. To me, this is the most exciting matchup of the college football bowl season. You have Texas. You have Arch Manning. You have Michigan. Bryce Underwood and Alex Marsh in that defense going against the great defense for Texas. And again, an Arch Manning. Texas, there's a lot of talk about wanting to be in the playoff for them. I know it doesn't matter, but still, this is a chance to go out there and kind of prove yourself and make a statement. Even though it doesn't do anything, still a big game for Texas. Last one is SMU, Arizona. These are two teams that ended the season completely different. Arizona, huge win over Arizona State, and I think they ended the season like a 5 or 6 game win streak. Were fantastic down the stretch. Fafita was incredible after a bad sophomore season. He was fantastic again this year. And SMU with that horrible loss to Cal to cost himself the ACC championship and maybe a shot at the playoffs. Look, people will try to tell you bowls don't matter. They're lying. A lot of great bowl matchups this bowl season coming up.